Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome into Coach Ricky Richards' gym on the campus of Grundy County High School for tonight's non-district matchup between the Yellow Jackets and the visiting Whitwell Tigers. Tyler Brown alongside David Lanier, Kyla Kilgore, set to bring you this final game before we get to the Christmas holiday. December 23rd, it'll be a pretty small crowd here tonight, I would imagine, just a couple of days away from Christmas. But the Yellow Jackets looking to end a 3-game skid as we go into the holiday break. And we'll take a look at these starting lineups first for the visiting Whitwell Tigers, coached by Chad Billingsley. Tyson Brashears, a senior, will start at guard. He wears number 1. Number 2 is Colin Beeson, a sophomore that plays the forward and post position. Jordan Powell wears number 5. He's a sophomore guard. Number 10 is Gabe Ross, another sophomore guard. And then a post forward player, number 23, Brody Harvey. He is a sophomore. Head coach of Whitwell, Chad Billingsley. Assistant coach, Nick Tutors. Whitwell is 1-9 on the season. They have not won a game since their season opener, a 67-49 win versus Lookout Valley. These two teams met earlier this season, December 1st. The Yellow Jackets won that one 93-65, and so this is the return game for these two teams, Tier 2 Grundy County. Starting lineup for the Yellow Jackets. At the guard position will be number 4, Carson McGuirk, a 6'1", 170-pound senior. A.J. Frisbee wears number 5. He's a guard and shooting forward. 6'1", 145, a senior. Jeter Ruling wears number 12. 6'1", 160 sophomore. Warren Langley's the point guard who wears number 20. He's 6'1", 170, a sophomore, or rather a senior. And then Gus Williams will be in the post. He wears number 32. He's 6'7", and 220. And right off the bat, a foul against the Yellow Jackets, and it goes against Ruling, number 12. His first, team first, and at the line shooting 2 for Whitwell is number 23, Brody Harvey, and Harvey will miss the first. David Lanier, Kyla Kilgore, along on the broadcast tonight. We got 3 on this one for you, as Harvey hits the second one. And so Whitwell leads 1-0 as the ball goes out of bounds with 7:40 to go in the first quarter. And so I appreciate our student workers coming in to be a part of the broadcast, even though they're on Christmas break, as putting in a layup is Brashears. Yellow Jackets lead 3-0. So how have you guys been spending your break so far?
Sleeping and playing Siege and Fortnite.
There you go.
I personally have been sick this whole break, unfortunately.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yellow Jackets also have a couple players sick, as a 3 goes in for Brashears, and Whitwell out to a 6-0 lead. Unavailable tonight for Grundy County is both Stephen Hampton and Xavier Lane, as a foul is whistled against the team in red and white. Number 2 is who draws the foul. It's Colin Beeson. So Beeson with his first personal foul, and headed to the line for Grundy County is Jeter Ruling to shoot 2. Ruling's first shot is tad short, falls off the rim. Grundy County, their home whites, purple numbers and letters trimmed in gold. Whitwell wearing their red jerseys and red bottoms with white numbers and letters and white trim as Ruling hits the second. And Grundy has their first point of the night at 6-1. Whitwell leading with 6:57 to go in the game. Whitwell player takes a tumble and goes out of bounds. No whistle. Hitting the floor and going out of bounds was number 23, Brody Harvey. So it'll be Grundy basketball. Warren Langley at the point. Over to Frisbee on the left side to Ruling. Goes to the top of the key, Carson McGuirk. Langley on the left side, looking to make something happen. We'll go into Gus Williams, 15-footer, decides to take it back, works his way in. Hits the basket, but called for a travel.
Oh, never mind. My bad.
So you see the positives in life, I'm sure. I heard the whistle. 6-1, 6:28 to go in the first quarter. Whitwell basketball. 3 on its way. Nothing but net from Brashears. Second three-pointer in a row, and now a whistle away from the basketball. And it's against number 23, Harvey. So an offensive foul against Harvey away from the basketball. Points good. Grundy with the basketball now. 9-1, 6-11 to go in the first period. McWork looking inside will go to Gus Williams at the free throw line. They'll go back out to A.J. Frisbee. Langley down low again to Gus Williams, and he draws a foul. It's Colin Beeson who runs into him. So Beeson with his second personal foul. And now timeout at the score table. I think they were checking to see if the basket was good, and they do count it. And now we get the call for Beeson. And so an inbound from the baseline for Langley to Gus Williams. Williams goes up and gets fouled again, and again it's Beeson. Whistled for it, and he's in early foul trouble with 3.
Already, man.
And so that'll be a short leash for him as he's going to exit the game, and Ryder Burns is going to come in place of Beeson. Shooting 2 is Gus Williams, and he hits the first. And so Beeson will take a seat, and Burns into the game. Burns wears number 0. Second freebie from Gus Williams, in and out. Just a bad bounce, and Whitwell on the rebound. Grundy running their press defense. Didn't have much luck with it in the past couple of games. Didn't run it at all against South Pittsburgh. Coach Butner told me before the game they were going to try to reinstall that tonight. And it forces a turnover there, and now Warren Langley is going to be fouled on his way to the basket. Gabe Ross is who will be whistled for the infraction.
Gabe Ross, his first team fifth.
And so now 5 team fouls. That means that the Jackets will be shooting 2 no matter the foul committed after this. So Warren Langley heads to the line. Langley's first shot is good. Jackets right now shooting just above 50%. Second shot on its way, and that one good as well. So Warren Langley, the first Jacket to hit both of his free throws. And that's where all 5 of Grundy County's points have come from. And a whistle as Whitwell just gets the ball across the timeline, and A.J. Frisbee will be whistled for a foul. And scoreboard, I believe, is incorrect. They've only got Grundy down for 3. Clock running, though, so we'll see if there's an issue with the scoreboard console. Whitwell basketball, a drive inside, and traveling called against Brody Harvey, and he would have lost that battle with Gus Williams anyways. Gus had his hand on the ball, knocking that one away. McWork goes inside to Williams. Williams steps away and puts up a shot, but is fouled, and it's going to be against, it looked like, they said number 20, and yeah, it goes against Grundy County. It goes against Warren Langley, so that'll be his first, team third. Whitwell drives inside, a shot put up, and it looks like it'll be counted as Bashir's on a jumper. Shot is good for Bashir's, and it goes against Jeter Ruling, his second foul.
Team forward at the line, number 1, Tyson Bashir.
Bashir's 10 points on the night already. Here comes the free throw, and that one is good. 11 points now for Bashir's. Scoreboard reads 12-3. I've got 12-4. Gus Williams backs it in and puts up a shot. Williams now with 3 points on the night. Bashir's up and under for 2 more for Whitwell. And I'll check with the book. What I may have done is I may have counted a free throw that we had a lane violation on. Jeter Ruling drives the baseline. Hook shot, no good. Rebound goes to Williams. Williams will get it back out to Langley at the free throw line. And Langley will back it out. Williams wanting it back. Langley keeps it at the top of the key. Stolen away by Whitwell as Jordan Powell on a breakaway, and the layup is good. Powell's first 2 points of the night, and Grundy trailing 16-5. Another loose ball picked up by Powell. Powell to the baseline, puts up a shot, misses, and offensive foul called against him. They're going to say that he ran into A.J. Frisbee, and so Powell whistled for the foul, his first of the night. Maddox Parson and Easton Reimer check into the game for Grundy County. Langley takes the seat, along with Jeter Ruling. Gus Williams jumper, mid-range, no good. Rebound will go to Brody Harvey, and he is hacked. Gus Williams commits the foul, his first of the night. Both teams now with 5. So Whitwell will head to the line for 2.
Number 32, Gus Williams, his first.
So Brody Harvey, his second trip to the free throw line. He's 0 for 1, or rather 1 for 2 so far. First free throw is through and good.
Number 23, Brody Harvey.
Second on its way. And that one good as well. And now they're going to say he stepped over the line, so infraction there, the free throw no good. And I'm imagining that's what happened on the Grundy side, and I just missed it. We'll have to check the book and see whose free throw did not count. McGuirk, three-pointer, no good. Rebound will go to Whitwell's Jordan Powell. Powell over to Beeson. Beeson misses the 3 on an air ball and a ball out of bounds. They'll say it's against Grundy. Easton Reimer, correction, against Whitwell. Easton Reimer was in the neighborhood. Red and white last to touch it, and so Easton will bring it down court. Lob over top from McGuirk to Williams. Williams, the bucket good and the foul. It's 23, Brody Harvey rung up for the foul. So Gus Williams, the and 1. And free throw is good. Gus Williams, team best, 6 points, 2 baskets, along with 2 free throws, 17-8. Yellow Jackets trail Whitwell, and a whistle. That one's going to be against Maddox Parson.
Number 3, Maddox Parson.
Parson reaching in against Jordan Powell as he brought it up the sideline. Correction, Tyson Bashirs. And Bashirs will head to the line for 2. Bashirs, they have had no answer for so far tonight as he goes to shoot his first free throw. And that one a little too strong. That's the first shot he's missed tonight. 13 points for him. Chance to make it 14. Second free throw on its way. That one is good. 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight for Tyson Beeson. Tyson Bashirs, and now over and back against the Yellow Jackets. And David looked like just getting in a hurry and not thinking there. Threw it back over the timeline.
Yes, no, it looked like it bounced off of his back of his heel.
Ball on the ground, picked up by Whitwell. Shot is up. Brody Harvey falls to the ground, and Gus Williams will be whistled for the contact. Second foul of the night for Gus Williams. 14 fouls already in this game between the two teams. As Harvey misses the first free throw. Checking into the game for Gus Williams, TK Brown. So the sophomore into the game in place of the senior. Second free throw from Harvey is good. And Harvey has hit 3 of 6. Corner, Carson McGuirk, no good. Rebound. He had his fingertips on his own rebound, but instead it goes to Gabe Ross. Ryder Burns will bring it down court for Whitwell. Looking at a 3 on the move. Shot no good from Brashears. Whitwell gets the offensive board. It's Burns. Now driving baseline, fighting off 2 defenders. Pass out from Harvey, and a 3 from the corner, no good, but a whistle. And Brashears stepped out of bounds. And now we have timeout. 19-8 your score, 2:06 to go in the first quarter. Whitwell leading Grundy County. We'll take a quick break as well here on Yellow Jacket Media. Back on Yellow Jacket Media, Grundy County set to go back to work against Whitwell. Tigers leading the Yellow Jackets 19-8 with 1:56 to go in the first quarter. Tyler Brown alongside David Lanier, Kyla Kilgore. Last game before we hit the Christmas holiday. No girls game tonight. Whitwell had too many players sick and injured, and so they decided to postpone the girls game. The guys game tipped off at 7:30. Whitwell with the basketball brings it down court. So far in this one, Grundy County's had no answer for Brashears, and he drives to the basket and just misses that one. Maddox Parson in defense. Easton Reimer now looking to make an opportunity happen. Misses the shot, rebound, and now Whitwell will take it down on a fast break layup, no good. Brashears on the rebound, and a jump ball whistled. Possession will go to Grundy County, and the arrow will switch. 1:06 to go in the first. McGuirk inside to Williams. Williams will drive the baseline, will kick it back out, and the ball goes out of bounds. And rather than Williams, it's TK Brown in there. Ball out of bounds, 58 seconds. The clock stops. Yellow Jackets trailing 19-8 to Whitwell, who has not won a game since their season opener. They're 1-9 on the year. Grundy County is looking to snap a 3-game skid. Brashears back out to the top of the key to go for it. 3 up from the lefty, Jordan Powell, and it's good, and he's got 5 points tonight. 30 seconds to go in the first. Grundy trailing 22-8. Carson McGuirk, good spin move, layup, no good. That one off the glass, rebounded by Harvey. Brashears to the basket, puts up a shot. That one off the glass, misses, gets his own rebound and puts it back in. 16 points in the first for Brashears. And now a shot from Easton Reimer as time expires is no good. So at the end of first, Grundy County trailing 24-8. Grundy checked on that free throw, and it was Ruling who had his free throw waved off for a lane violation. And so Ruling, no points in the first. Warren Langley had 2. And then Gus Williams, the only other Yellow Jacket to score in the first, he had 6 points. So Grundy County ends the first quarter with 8. Meanwhile, Whitwell, 24 points in the first period. Like we mentioned, Brashears, the leading scorer. He had 16. After that, Jordan Powell had 5. He had a bucket and a 3. And then Brody Harvey went to the free throw line 3 times and made 3 free throws for 3 points. So not the start you'd want if you're Grundy County. David, what do you do to bounce back in this second quarter?
Never back down, never give up, and play hard.
Good answer.
Little Nick 830 quote right there.
Back to action we go. Whitwell will get the ball first. Turnaround jumper coming from Harvey. That one misses. Rebound, TK Brown. Out on the court now, a lot of fresh faces. A few returners from the first quarter as Easton Reimer puts up a shot and misses. Bo Roberts, who's fresh into the game, is going to pick up a foul. On the rebound, was going for the ball and made too much contact, so the quarterback into the game and automatically a foul. Maddox Parson, A.J. Frisbee, the only starter still on the court, and then also in the backfield is TK Brown. Press defense. Whitwell able to break it, get it over to the top of the key. They swing it down to the right wing. Into the game now, Benning Goforth for Whitwell. Shot misses, no good. Rebounded by Easton Reimer, but it's knocked away by Brashears, and Brashears is going to get the ball back on a feed. He's going to make the basket and be fouled by TK Brown. Make it 18 points now for Brashears. He's playing out of his mind. And Brashears is going to go to the line to shoot the bonus. TK, his first foul of the night. Team's second of the second quarter. 26-8. Whitwell leading. And the free throw is good. He's only missed one free throw tonight out of 4 attempts. So 75% shooter so far. TK on the left wing, sends it out top of the key to Roberts. Easton right wing on the three. That one misses. Fighting for the rebound, Gus Williams, who's back into the game. And Brashear is able to clear it. So A.J. Frisbee checks out. Gus Williams in. Three from the corner, and taking too many steps was Gabe Ross. Patted his feet a little bit before he shot that one. So Whitwell turnover will give Grundy the ball back. 27-8, 6:44 to go in the first half. Tigers leading the Yellow Jackets. Roberts goes down low to Gus Williams. Reimer has it knocked away. Coming up with a loose basketball is Brody Harvey. Whitwell goes ahead to Gabe Ross, and he'll shoot the three. (29-8). Yellow Jackets trailing Whitwell. Easton Reimer trying to back a ball into the paint. Will take too many steps as he goes to pass it back out, and a Grundy County turnover. Jeter Ruling back into the game, along with the rest of your starters. Warren Langley, A.J. Frisbee, Carson McGuirk. Staying out on the court is Gus Williams. Brashears across midcourt. We'll take it into the paint. We'll have it knocked away by Jeter Ruling, who comes away with the basketball. They'll give to Langley. Langley takes a step, backs it out on the right wing. 5:37 to go in the first half. Three from the corner, Carson McGuirk. That one no good. Following his own rebound, though, gets it back. Now a three from the left side, Jeter Ruling, and Ruling an air ball. That one goes out of bounds, and a bad shot there from the sophomore. 29-8, Grundy County trailing Whitwell. 5:24 to go in the first half. Very sparse crowd tonight. Not many in the student section at all. A shot misses from Whitwell, rebounded by A.J. Frisbee. Even your parent section's very bare tonight, especially the Whitwell side. Warren Langley looks to take a step and gets called for traveling. Langley looking over to the bench, kind of wondering what he did on it, but no argument from the Grundy coaches on the call. Whitwell gets the ball across. Brashears driving to the basket. A good pass down low, gives it away to Bennett Goforth, and Goforth has his first 2 points of the night. Carson looks inside to Gus Williams, and a good job there. Good court vision. Williams 8 points on the night on an easy basket. Grundy's taken a few threes tonight and have come up empty on all of them. Meanwhile, Whitwell, you've got 2 from Brashears, 1 from Powell, 1 from Ross. And now a foul against A.J. Frisbee. Had to foul the ball handler before he got to the basket. And another foul coming. That one's going to be against Carson McGuirk.
Coach Butner pushing Bo Roberts to the sub-in.
Yeah, Roberts is going to check in, and not sure who he's going to go in for here, but at the line for Whitwell is going to be Harvey to shoot 2. Harvey misses the first. Harvey had grabbed the rebound and was going up for a shot, and Carson McGuirk had his hand all over the ball. We got whistled for the foul, and so Carson is who leaves the game that Bo Roberts comes in for, and Harvey misses the second free throw as well. 31-10, 4:16 to go in the first half. Bo Roberts to Warren Langley. Langley thinks about a 3, will go inside, gives a shove off, gets a shot put up, but then a whistle, and it's going to be against Whitwell. Be number 10, Gabe Ross, who's called for the foul. That's his second, the team's first of this quarter. And Langley to the line for the second time tonight. First free throw is good. He's 2 of 2, make it 3 of 3 now. And his fourth shot from the charity stripe is good as well, and that gives Grundy 12 on the night. Grundy County trailing 31-12, 4:06 to go in the first half, and Jeter Ruling runs right into Brashears, no whistle. Brashears walks away holding his jaw. Loose basketball, A.J. Frisbee caused the fumble, and it looked like Bo Roberts had picked it up, and now there's a whistle, and Roberts got fouled. It was Bennett Goforth, who wears number 3, who draws the whistle. That'll be his first foul of the night, team second in this quarter. So Grundy gets the ball back. Langley, left side to Frisbee. Frisbee inside the arc, sends it back out. Langley, a 3 from the right side. Good. First three-pointer of the night. It goes to the point guard, Warren Langley. He's got 7 points on the night. Right now, second in scoring to Gus Williams, who has 8. Gus Williams in the middle. Good job denying. A ball nearly thrown out of bounds by the Whitwell offense. They recover. And Jordan Powell will stand at the top of the key and reset things. Langley in pursuit of Powell. They'll give off to Goforth and back to Powell again, and those two are going to play catch. Move to the left side. They send it to Brashears near the corner. Brashears a spin move and throws it out of bounds. Turnover. And Grundy County will get the ball back with 3 minutes to go before the half. 31-15, Whitwell leading. Up by 16. Frisbee into the paint. Pass down low to Gus Williams. Williams coughs up the basketball and a turnover. Jordan Powell with the basketball for Whitwell. Powell across the timeline, guarded by Langley, and Langley makes contact and gets whistled for it. Langley's second foul of the night. Grundy County 4 fouls in this quarter. Whitwell with 3. 31-15, Tigers leading the Yellow Jackets. 2:30 to go before the break. Frisbee, good pass inside to Gus Williams, and Williams went for the dunk and missed it. The ball was going in. He pulled down the rim, and that's what kicked it out. And now a whistle against Grundy County. And Jeter Ruling called for a foul. And so with that being the 5th foul, Jordan Powell will head to the line for 2 shots. Lefty's first shot, and that one good. He's got 6 points. First trip to the line for him. And he hits the second one for 7. 33-15. Whitwell widens the lead. Langley a jumper from the back line of the volleyball court, and that one's good. Langley 9 points now. And Brashears is going to push off of Jeter Rowling and get whistled for it. First foul against Brashears tonight, and I think Jeter did a good job of selling that one. 4th Whitwell foul. And so A.J. Frisbee will inbound in front of the Whitwell bench. Langley backs it back out. Maddox Parson into the game. Langley into the paint, puts up a shot, and whistled for an offensive foul. Langley ran right into Gabe Ross on that play and got called for it. 33-17, Grundy trailing, minute 42 to go before the half. And Langley's going to pick up another foul, and he's frustrated. Langley was all over Brashears trying to knock the ball away, made too much contact, and now Langley's got 4 fouls. So Brashears will head to the line for 2. Grundy with 5 team fouls, and Brashears will miss the first. Easton Reimer checks in for Langley. Second shot from Brashears on its way, and that one no good as well. Too strong. Rebound, A.J. Frisbee, 33-17. Grundy trails, a minute 35 to go before the half. Frisbee into the paint, tries to send it back out to Williams. Williams, three-pointer, good from the big man. 11 points now for Gus Williams.
Catching up slowly but surely.
Just got to chip away at this lead. Be interesting to see what kind of adjustments are made at halftime. Wilt will back out, 3-point range, sends it into the paint. Shot no good from Hardy. Rebound goes right back to Whitwell, though, coming away with its go forth. 3 from Brashears. That one too strong, misses. Rebound Gus Williams. Easton Reimer down court. Reimer out to Frisbee. TK Brown set to check in at the next whistle. Another 3 from Williams. That one no good. Rebound goes to Brashears, and Brashears is going to travel. And a turnover on the baseline. TK Brown into the game. A.J. Frisbee will check out. So Easton will inbound on the baseline under his own goal. Inbound goes to Williams, who sends it to Maddox Parson on the right wing. Parson makes a move, sends it out to Bo Roberts. Roberts 3 no good. Parson fighting for the rebound, gets it, but a whistle. And they've got Parson for grabbing the hand of Jordan Powell on the rebound. And a good call there. Parsons' second foul as Grundy down 33-20 with 26 seconds to go in the first half. 2 shots for Jordan Powell coming up. And Powell's first is good. The second shot on its way, good as well. Grundy will have 23 seconds to make something happen. Down 35-20. A 3 from Williams is no good. A fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be Whitwell basketball. Bo Roberts the last to touch it. So Bennett Goforth will inbound. Grundy brings the press. Goforth with the basketball guarded by Roberts. They'll send it ahead to Powell. Powell gets it across the timeline. Swing it into the corner. Nothing doing there. Back out to Goforth. 1 second to go. Shot misses. And that one was coming from Landon Smith, and that one off target. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Grundy County trails 35-20 as we go to the locker room. We'll be back in just a few moments for the second half of tonight's contest. Back on Yellow Jacket Media, where Grundy County trails Whitwell 35-20 as we go into the third quarter. A couple minutes before we get started back, Grundy County a much better second period than they did have a first period. Grundy County only 8 points in the first, trailed 24-8 to Whitwell. In the second, both teams with 12 points, and so they played evenly, got more on the same page. Grundy County at halftime in the locker room, coach telling the team they just need to believe in themselves, need to slow things down a little bit, go out and play like they normally would play. They're too much in their heads, too questioning of themselves, questioning coaches in a sense. Just need to trust the process, do what they need to do to get back into this game and pick up a win to put away a 3-game skid. Grundy County has not won a game since December 12th here at home when they beat Monterey 65-41 December 8th on the road in Monterey. Since then, they've lost to Central Magnet 57-52, Franklin County 71-68, and South Pittsburgh just on Friday 48-36. And they want to have a good game going into the Christmas holiday, the last one before they go to Moore County to compete in a Christmas tournament, December 29th and December 30th. After that, first game of the new year will be January 2nd at Marion County at 6 o'clock down in Jasper. That'll be a district game. And then after that, next home game is January 6th against Coffee County here at 6 o'clock. Scoring so far in this one, only 2 Yellow Jackets have found the net tonight. It's been Warren Langley, who has 9 points, and Gus Williams, who has 11. Meanwhile, for Whitwell, they have had a solid game all around. 19 points for Tyson Bashirs. He's the team leader. Bennett Goforth has 2. Jordan Powell has 9. Gabe Ross has 3. And Brody Harvey has 3. And so Whitwell has spread the wealth. Grundy County has had trouble finding the basket. Grundy gets the ball to begin the second half as they trail 35-20, a 15-point deficit they're looking to come back from. They'll send it to Gus Williams down low, and Williams, a bad pass out from under the basket. He was going to try to go up, had no shot, and went to get it back out, but no one was standing there, so it goes out of bounds at the scorer's table, and Bashirs will inbound to Jordan Powell. Powell at the logo. They'll send Bashirs down the baseline. Nothing doing, though. Gus Williams had him guarded. And now traveling. Called against Gabe Ross. First whistle of the second half and a turnover for Whitwell. Warren Langley gives to Carson McGuirk. Your starter's back out on the floor. Jeter Ruling, Gus Williams, A.J. Frisbee as Williams misses a shot and it's rebounded, and a jump ball is called. And I didn't even see Grundy with hands on the basketball. Whitwell gets the ball right back, though, as they send it down court. Long pass corralled by Harvey. Harvey will go to the baseline. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Beeson. Shot no good as well, and Beeson gets his own board. From the paint, a jumper, no good from Harvey. Rebound finally. Defense gets it, Jeter Ruling. Langley across midcourt. A.J. Frisbee. Jeter thinks about a 3, pulls it back down. They go to Carson McGuirk, top of the key. McGuirk resets the offense. Right wing, A.J. Frisbee, Langley to Jeter. Carson McGuirk on the left wing. Gus Williams can't get open. Williams battling with Harvey down low. Williams comes out, gets it, and is fouled by Harvey. Williams had that basketball, and coming from under his armpit was an arm from Harvey. And a silly play, inbound pass knocked away. Whitwell will get the ball back. Just a lazy pass there from the Yellow Jackets. Brashears will go inside. Harvey battling. Will pass it out. Reset with Brashears. Brashears a three from the left wing. That one a tad short, no good. Rebound, Carson McGuirk, and the foul is against Harvey. And Harvey's going to be teed up. Harvey, his fourth foul on the push, and then afterwards the referee not happy with Harvey's comment afterward. And so that's his fifth foul, 4 personals and a technical. And Warren Langley is headed to the line to shoot. So it wasn't a shooting foul, but on the technical it is. Third team foul for Whitwell this half as Langley misses the first. Second free throw on its way from Langley, and that one's good. So Grundy gets 1 point along with the technical, and Harvey is done for. And so they will have to go to Colin Beeson into the game, who wears number 2. So Beeson will be in the post now. And Beeson has 3 fouls on his own. Jeter Ruling, top of the key. 3 on its way, good.
Bang!
First Yellow Jacket outside of Langley and Williams to score points tonight. Rebound on the defensive side goes to Carson McGuirk on a Whitwell missed shot. Langley a deep 3, no good. And they'll watch that one go out of bounds. Goforth was giving chase, but wasn't going to get to it before they hit the Grundy bench. 35-24, 5:05 to go in the third. Yellow Jackets now within 11. Trailed by 15 at the half, and was down 24-8 after the first period. It was 35-20 at halftime. And so far, Whitwell, in just over 4 minutes of play, or rather over 3 minutes of play, has yet to score the basketball. And Gus Williams is going to be on the receiving end of a foul. That one goes against Gabe Ross. And Whitwell is going to call a timeout and talk this one over. For Gabe Ross, that's his third foul. And no signal just yet on whether we've got a full timeout or a 30-second timeout. Referee waiting to call it, needing eye contact from the bookkeeper. Full timeout for Whitwell. 35-24, 4:50 to go in the third. Grundy with 4 points in this quarter so far, none for Whitwell. They have cut the Tigers' lead down to 11. Jeter Ruling has a three-pointer, and then Warren Langley is 1 of 2 from the free throw line after Brody Harvey received his 4th foul and then a technical to give him 5. Langley went 1 of 2 on the free throw attempts. So we go back to action, 4:45, clock rolling, 35-24, Tigers lead. Grundy with the basketball. And Warren Langley called for steps again. And he looks to the bench again as if to ask, what did I do? And Coach Kevin Butner gets up out of his seat and shows him what he did. Langley's been called for that 3 times tonight. Brashears will feed it inside. Colin Beeson catches the basketball and is immediately fouled by Gus Williams, and Williams has his 3rd foul of the night. Goforth inbound, 3 coming from Powell. That one misses. Rebound Yellow Jackets, and now a loose basketball, and it's kicked out of bounds by Warren Langley, so the Tigers will get it back under their own basket. And Easton Reimer will check in for Langley, who has had a tough last couple of minutes here in this third. So he goes to the bench to clear his head. And Easton Reimer, defending a pass down the sideline, knocks that one out of bounds. And Grundy is going to get the ball back. They're going to say that Whitwell touched it last. And Billingsley not happy at all with the call, and I can agree. Should have been Whitwell's ball, and now they flip it and say, yes, Goforth is going to inbound it. Shot good from Jordan Powell, and I saw a hack there from Grundy. I'm surprised that wasn't a whistle. Looked like Jeter Ruling, who came down with a swat. Must not have made any contact. First 2 points for Whitwell in the third, and now steps called against Jeter Ruling. So another Yellow Jacket turnover, both with nobody guarding them. And now a whistle that will go against A.J. Frisbee, who was guarding Jordan Powell just a little too closely. Frisbee's third foul. Foul count so far for Grundy. Frisbee has 3, Ruling with 3, Langley 4, Gus with 3, Maddox Parson 2, and then after that, McGuirk, Brown, and Roberts each have 1. For Whitwell, aside from Gabe Ross and Colin Beeson, who have 3, everyone else with just 1. Brashear's a 3 from the corner. That one no good. Rebound goes to Carson McGuirk. McGuirk loses the basketball and will immediately foul Gabe Ross. McGuirk's second foul. Grundy's third of the period. Will give Whitwell the ball in front of the Grundy bench. Easton Reimer guarding Jordan Powell. Powell across the timeline to Goforth. Goforth has the ball knocked away by Jeter Ruling and a fast break. Here comes Easton Reimer. Reimer takes it to the basket himself and scores it. Reimer's first 2 points of the night. 37-26. Tigers lead 3-11 to go in the third. Heading to the basket, Jordan Powell. A shot up, no good. Knocked away by Easton Reimer after he grabs his own rebound, and Reimer's going to be fouled. Colin Beeson will pick up his 4th foul, and Beeson throws up his hands like he can't believe there's a whistle, but definite contact as Reimer came across the timeline, and Beeson just threw his arm out. Any stronger, it would have been a clothesline. So Reimer to the line for 2. Landon Smith set to check in, who wears number 32. And Reimer's first freebie is good. Reimer 3 points on the night. Landon Smith checks in. Checking out, Colin Beeson. 37-27, 10-point lead for Whitwell. 2:58 to go in the third, and Reimer hits the second one. And the lead down to single digits. 37-28. Tigers leading the Yellow Jackets. 3 on its way. That one no good from Bashir's. Rebound, T.K. Brown, who's fresh into the game. Brown ahead to Jeter Ruling. The fast break stops. Jeter throws up a 3. That one misses. Rebound, Maddox Parson into the game as well. 3 from Easton, no good. Jeter Ruling's going to go get the offensive board and put it back for 2. Ruling fouled on the shot. 32, Landon Smith picks up his first foul, and Jeter an opportunity to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Jeter with 5 points in this quarter. The free throw makes it 6. 37-31, 6-point lead for the Tigers after leading by as many as 15. Dribbling into the corner for Whitwell is Powell, a loose basketball. Carson McGuirk gets the steal and lays it in for 2. And a timeout coming for Whitwell. McGuirk's first points of the night cuts the Tigers' lead to 4. 2:12 to go in the third, and Whitwell has their advantage down to 37-33. 13 points for Grundy County in this third period. Most points they've scored in a quarter so far. They had 12 in the second. Meanwhile, Whitwell has been held by just 2 points. The only 2 points that Whitwell has scored has been via Jordan Powell. A quick 30-second timeout. 2:12 to go in the period. Whitwell will get the ball back under the Grundy County basket. 37-33, Tigers lead. Go forth to Powell. Powell double teamed in the corner, sends it out to Brashears. Baseline back out. Brashears tries to drive it inside. Loose ball gets away. Jeter Ruling on a fast break on the steal. Drops the ball for a moment, but still gets it in.
Evil goat mode activated.
8 points for Jeter Ruling this quarter after going scoreless through the first two. And Jeter Ruling knocks the ball away, and they'll say Whitwell touched it last. Grundy gets the ball back. 37-35, a minute 33 to go in the third. Maddox Parson to Jeter Ruling. Ruling fakes a pass inside, gives it out to Carson McGuirk. McGuirk's going to cough up the basketball. Able to keep his hand on the ball is Easton Reimer, and Reimer's going to draw a foul. Reimer in the middle of that scruff, and it's Ryder Burns who commits the foul. So Easton Reimer to the line to shoot two as Whitwell has committed more than 5. And Reimer's first shot misses. Reimer, before that shot, was 2 of 2 from the free throw line for 4 points. Shot here could make it 5 on the night for him, and all of those points coming in the third, and he does. 5 points for the Deuce. 37-36, Yellow Jackets within 1, a minute 12 to go in the third. And an open lane, wide open for Jordan Powell. He puts it in for 2. He's got 4 points. All 4 of Whitwell's points have come from Powell this quarter. Good feed to Maddox Parson on a cut to the basket, and he gets it in with the left hand. First 2 points of the night for Parson. And Grundy trails by 1, 39-38 with 46 seconds to go in the third. Top of the key, Gabe Ross will take it into the paint and send it back out. Ball gets away from Burns momentarily. He gets the ball back, and now Carson McGuirk is going to be called for a foul. McGuirk didn't have his feet set, made contact with the knee. Third foul on the night for Carson McGuirk, the senior. Inbound, they'll send it to Burns in the corner. Tipped away, Maddox Parson, but recovered. Go for the 3, that one no good. Rebound, put back, that one misses as well. Carson McGuirk on the rebound. And he throws it away. He had both Maddox Parson and Easton Reimer side by side. He threw it over Parson and then out of the reach of Reimer. So a Grundy turnover with 19 seconds to go in the third. Yellow Jackets down by 1, 39-38. Go forth in the corner, double team by Parson and McGuirk. And he's got the ball. It squirted away for a second. Now a jump ball as Goforth falls on the ball. And McGuirk and Easton Reimer there to put hands on it as well. 6.3 seconds, Grundy County to inbound, and Coach Kevin Butner wants a timeout. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. So Whitwell had 39-38. They have their 15-point lead erased here in this quarter. And with 6.3 seconds to go, Grundy's going to have to go coast to coast. And Butner's going to call a timeout and talk it over before they inbound it. Both the Yellow Jackets and Tigers looking to snap losing streaks. Grundy has lost 3 in a row. Haven't won a game since December 8th at Monterey. Meanwhile, Whitwell hasn't won a game since the season opener. That was back when they beat Lookout Valley 67-49 in a Hall of Fame game. So here we go, and yes, the hands, Kyle, I caught that.
Okay.
Always good 6-7 joke here and there. Maddox Parson inbounds to Easton Reimer. Reimer up the sideline. 3 seconds to shoot into the paint. Jumper is off the mark to the right side and rolls off the iron, no good. Boy, heck of a quarter for Grundy County as they cut into the Whitwell lead. It was as much as 15 at the half. 35-20, and now it's down to 1, 39-38. And Grundy a good job of sharing the ball in that quarter. Jeter Ruling, who had not scored through the first 2 quarters, scores 8 points in that one. Warren Langley adds a free throw to bring his total to 10 for the game. Gus Williams, no points in that one, but you get Maddox Parson, who scores his first 2 points. Carson McGorg, who scores his first 2 points. And then 5 points from Easton Reimer in that quarter. All of those scoring for the first time. $18 points for Grundy in that quarter. That's their highest scoring period. Meanwhile, Whitwell has their lowest scoring period with 4 points. And all 4 points came from Jordan Powell. So as we begin the fourth quarter, Whitwell will get the ball first. They'll go inside to Brashears, who's been the workhorse of this team so far. Brashears will send it back out. Goforth, top of the key. They'll go inside and fouled Ryder Burns, and it's against Bo Roberts. Roberts' second foul of the game. First foul of the quarter for Grundy. Inbound pass stolen away by Maddox Parson. And Parson goes to the basket and will get fouled. Blocking called against Whitwell. It's number 10, Gabe Ross, who commits his 4th foul. And now Maddox Parson to the line for the first time tonight. Parson 2 points in the 4th. That's been it for him so far. First free throw on its way. That one good. So Grundy will draw first blood. And that ties the game up 39-all. Second shot on its way, and that puts them in the lead. 40-39, 7:37 to go in the contest.
First time in the whole game, I'm pretty sure.
It is. First time that Grundy has led in this game. 3-pointer, though, on its way from Ryder Burns. And Burns will put Whitwell right back ahead by 2, 42-40. And that's how that game got started, was a 3-pointer from, or correction, not a 3-pointer, but a jumper from Brashears. Then he followed it up with a 3. Jumper from Bo Roberts misses. Rebound goes to Burns. And now out of bounds. Brashears on the rebound. Stepped in the purple, and you can't do that. And Grundy will get the ball back at the baseline. Easton Reimer to inbound. Has TK on the corner, sends it to number 24. Back to Reimer in the corner. Reimer is going to jump into the paint, gets bumped. Gets the shot to fall, though. I was waiting for a whistle. It never came. But Easton gets the basket anyways. And now a ball on the ground. Maddox Parson is standing right over top of Burns. And they called traveling on Burns, but Whitwell was wanting a timeout at the time. And they get the timeout called first. And so no turnover. Excellent coaching there. Chad Billingsley calls the timeout while Burns is on his back, because Burns had gone to turn. And if he had made that movement without the timeout, it would have been a travel and a turnover. But Whitwell able to get the whistle to the bench first and prevent the turnover. So it's 42-all, 6:47 to go in the game. And Whitwell will inbound on the far side on their end of the court. They'll go into Brashears and back out to Powell at the point. Gabe Ross, bounce pass inside to Brashears. Brashears nothing doing, sends it out to Burns. 3 from the top of the key. That one no good from Powell. Rebound Maddox Parson. Parson on the give to Easton Reimer. Reimer will bring it down court. Reimer on the right wing. Fakes an underhand pass to Parson. They'll go to Bo Roberts. Now Jeter Ruling. Ruling into the paint. With the right hand, no good. Rebound, Bo Roberts, and he is going to ride down the defender and get called for traveling. I don't know how you don't call a foul on the defender there, because Bo had the rebound and had nowhere to go. He just fell on the Whitwell rebounder, the defender. And so steps called against him. Jeter Ruling Knocks the ball away. He's all by himself. Puts up the layup with the right hand. Good. Ruling 10 points on the night. His first 2 points of the quarter. And the Yellow Jackets lead 44-42. And now Bo Roberts is going to almost tackle Ryder Burns. And Roberts is called for the foul.
Even after that call, you could see Coach Butner's smile on his face, happy that we took the lead.
Yeah, Mr. Coach Butner wanted traveling called there, but he didn't get it. (44-42), Yellow Jackets lead. Whitwell with the basketball. 3 on its way and good from Colin Beeson. And the Tigers take a 1-point lead, 45-44, with 5:30 to go in the game. Frisbee dribbles between the legs, takes it to the free throw line, back out to A.J. Frisbee. 3 from from Warren Langley. That one misses, no good. Brashears on the rebound, trying to go coast to coast. Misses it. Good defense by A.J. Frisbee. Rebound Langley. And Langley's just going to lose the basketball and have it go out of bounds. Langley was looking down court a little too soon and was already trying to make a play with his hands before the ball was in him. 5:06 to go in the game, 45-44, Tigers lead. Across court, they'll give it to Burns. A.J. Frisbee on a steal. Langley with the basketball, one man to beat. Goes up with the right hand and puts it in good. Langley with 12 points tonight, his first basket of the quarter. Yellow Jackets lead 46-45. Jeter Ruling is going to bump into Jordan Powell and be whistled for it. Ruling's 4th foul, if I'm counting correctly.
Well, number 12, Jeter Ruling, his 4th.
Yep, that's what Billy Smith says. 4 fouls for him. So Whitwell with the basketball. Grundy's committed 3 fouls this quarter. The Tigers just 1. Yellow Jackets lead 46-45 with 4:30 to go in the game. Brashears is going to get an offensive foul as he bounces right into Jeter's chest. Put a forearm right on the Grundy logo on Jeter's jersey. And that's the 2nd foul for Brashears.
And they're both on Jeter.
Yeah, Jeter and Brashears, they're going at it. And once again, one-on-one, Jeter and Brashears. They'll go inside to Gus Williams. Gus, a jumper, no good. Jeter, rebound, put back is good. 12 points on the night for Jeter. He's got 4 in this quarter. And Grundy leads by 3, 48-45. Biggest lead of the night for Grundy. Jeter Ruling knocks the ball away on a pass from Beeson. Recovered by Ruling, gives to Langley. They'll go into the corner. McGuirk on the far side. Inside now to Gus Williams. Williams goes to work. Turnaround jumper good. First 2 points for Gus since the 2nd quarter. He's got 13. 50-45. Now a 5-point lead for Grundy. Jumper from Whitwell goes off the side of the backboard. Rebounded by McGuirk. McGuirk, Brashears, one-on-one. Misses. Rebound goes to Gabe Ross. And now a jump ball as Ross had his hands on the ball along with Jeter Ruling. So clock stopped at 3:31. Checking back into the game for Whitwell is Bennett Goforth. Goforth into the game in place of Colin Beeson. Yellow Jackets have their 5 starters in. Warren Langley to inbound. And now a bench warning for Kevin Butner. And Butner not sure what he did. And Butner having a conversation with the referee. Not sure exactly what Butner said there to get the warning, but Grundy still has the basketball. Jeter. Block for A.J. Frisbee. Frisbee to the basket, gets fouled. He misses, but the whistle goes against Bennett Goforth, who gets his 2nd foul of the game. And now A.J. to the line for 2. Frisbee scoreless in this game so far. Frisbee's first free throw is good. So Frisbee with 1 point now on the night and a 6-point lead for Grundy with 3:24 to go in the game. Second shot on its way, good as well. It sounded like Butner said he didn't want to hear the attitude and was pointing at the course. I'm not sure if it was one of his players or if he said something to a Whitwell player that got him the whistle, but we'll have to ask about that one after the game. Whitwell 3 misses. Rebound, Jeter Ruling. Ruling able to get it out to A.J. Frisbee, and Frisbee will tell him to get back. 52-45, 3:05 to go in the game. Frisbee pulls up, sends it out to Langley. Langley, a jumper from the box. That one good. Langley, 14 points, 4 in this quarter. 45-54. The tables have turned. Grundy with a 9-point lead. A.J. Frisbee into the paint. Tries to go under with a layup. Rebound goes to Gus Williams, and he puts it back. 15 points on the night for Gus Williams. Whitwell will go inside to Bashirs, and Bashirs is going to be touched by A.J. Frisbee. And I say that, not pushed, touched. That's all it was. I didn't think there was that much contact, but good enough to get a whistle, I guess. 56-45, Grundy leads, and a 3 misses from Powell. Rebound goes to Gus Williams.
It's a beautiful comeback. We were down by 20, but now we're up by 10. Actually, 11.
Yeah, Grundy trailed by 15 at the half. Now Gus Williams is going to be called for a walk, and now Kevin Butner is going to want a timeout, and I think he's out of 30 timeouts. This should be a full timeout. We'll see. Yep, full timeout. 2:01 to go in the game. Grundy leading 56-45. David said it, 11-point lead. Grundy trailed 35-20 at the half. At the end of the third, they trailed 38-39, and that was because of that big third quarter the Yellow Jackets had. 18 points in that third. That was their best quarter of the night after scoring 8 and 12 in the first and second, respectively. And then Whitwell, they scored 24 in the first, just 12 in the second, and then in the fourth, Grundy's defense, or correction, in the third, Grundy's defense held them to just 4 points. It was Jordan Powell who was able to get all 4 of those points for Whitwell in the period. 13 points for Powell on the night. Right now, Tyson Bashir is the team leader with 19, but he hasn't been allowed to score since the second. They were able to hold him scoreless in the third, and so far in this fourth has yet to score. So far this fourth period, 6 points for Whitwell, courtesy of threes from Colin Beeson and Ryder Burns, and those are the only 2 baskets so far for the Tigers. Back to work, Whitwell with the basketball. They'll go across to Burns. Top of the key, Powell. Powell guarded by Ruling. Bumps into A.J. Frisbee. No whistle against A.J. Burns drives the baseline and gets swatted by A.J. Frisbee, but Frisbee with the foul. And I think that's 5 for Frisbee if I've counted correctly. Yep. 5th foul for Frisbee, so Frisbee is done for the night. And Ryder Burns is headed to the line to shoot 2. So Frisbee 5 fouls, he's out of the game. Bo Roberts into the game in place of Frisbee. So the senior out, the sophomore in. And Roberts will take a spot on the low block. First free throw missed from Burns, along with Roberts on the low block. This is Gus Williams. Langley in there to rebound as well. They won't get a chance to as Burns hits the second. And now Colin Beeson checks into the game. Checking out. Thought it was Goforth. Instead, it's going to be Burns who takes a seat. Goforth was headed to the bench. It was Burns who was getting subbed for instead. Bo Roberts, bounce pass inbounds to Langley, and Langley guarded by Bashirs. Whitwell goes to a press defense. They're able to get it across the timeline to Jeter Ruling. Ruling gives to Gus Williams, top of the key, and Williams will take a place in the paint. So Langley sets the offense, bounce pass to Carson McGuirk on the right wing. Inside to Gus Williams, takes a couple of steps, puts up a shot. That one rims out and rebounded by Whitwell. It's Colin Beeson who comes away with the board, and they'll give to Gabe Ross. Ross a shot, no good. Rebound. Fight for it with McGuirk is Ross, and out of bounds it goes. And they'll whistle that it's Grundy basketball. Ross the last to touch it. So in the corner, Roberts inbounds to Langley, and Langley, a bad pass to Gus Williams, has it stepped in front of. Ross comes away with a steal and a three for Jordan Powell. 56-49, Grundy leads, 53 seconds to go in the game. Good pass down low to Jeter Ruling, gets the layup.
I think it's safe to say we won this game. Good comeback because we're the best.
44 seconds to go. Grundy leading 58-49. Erases a major deficit and will snap a 3-game losing streak. 3 on its way. That one no good as time ticks down. Warren Langley goes for a basketball and has it go out of bounds. Last touched by Bennett Goforth, so Grundy will inbound with 24.5 seconds to go. Yellow Jackets lead 58-49. This will be Grundy's first win since beating Monterey at their place December 8th. So a good way to go into the Christmas holiday for the Yellow Jackets. 14 seconds. Langley's going to try to dribble it out. And making contact with him, not wanting him to dribble it out, is Gabe Ross. And I think that's Ross's 5th foul, if I counted correctly. And it is. So Gabe Ross will foul out of the game. And Bo Roberts will inbound it. So Ross out of the game. That'll send Ryder Burns back in. So A.J. Frisbee fouled out for Grundy. Whitwell had 2 to foul out. Brody Harvey, who had 4 fouls and a technical. And over and back called against Grundy. So Whitwell will get the ball back with 8.3 seconds to go. 58-49. Yellow Jackets leading the Tigers. And the clock will start with Bashir's. A long 3. Bashir's knocks it down. Very impressive shot. His 3rd 3-ball of the night. And time will expire. Grundy County comes back from a double-digit hole to win it. 58-52. So what looked like a very rough game that first half for the Yellow Jackets, they're able to settle in and come back and pick up a win in the second half. And so we take a look ahead at the schedule. Last home game and the last game for the Yellow Jackets before Christmas. After Christmas, December 29th and 30th, they will play in a Christmas tournament at Moore County down in Lynchburg. Times, dates, opponents have yet to be announced for that one, but we'll post those on the Yellow Jacket Media Facebook page for you when we find out the schedule for that. After that, January 2nd, first game of the new year. That's at Marion County, first district game of the year at 6 o'clock. And then we'll be right back here on January 6th for Coffee County at 6 p.m. at Ricky Richards Gym. Kyla, David, enjoyed it tonight. Appreciate you guys coming out on your Christmas vacation and watching a little basketball.
Of course.
Yes,
Had a great time.
Kyla, a good job of running the video board for us tonight. David, good commentary. Greatly appreciate it. For everybody else that's on our staff that showed up tonight, Briley Sells, Abby Parker, Riley Hill. For Kyla Kilgore and David Lanier, I'm Tyler Brown saying so long from Colmont. Grundy wins at 58-52. We hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.